So maybe you're in this habit of saying, oh, not yet. I won't spend that money on myself just yet. First I need to hit the six-figure income, or when I have my first big month, or when my launch does this, or when I have this many clients, or when I get to put my price up to X number. And the thing is that what you'll probably notice if you're really honest with yourself is that you keep moving the goalposts, you keep finding excuses, and you keep skimping and putting yourself last, feeling just too guilty to ever really spend that money on yourself. So my question is, when will you feel ready? When will you actually get to a place where you step into and claim your abundance? Because on this journey, if you want to create an abundant business and life, it's all about you actually getting to enjoy it, right? So if you're constantly dangling the carrot on the stick and you keep moving forward and forward, but the carrot never gets any closer, then it'll never be enough and you'll never get there, and you'll never get to enjoy the beautiful rewards of your heart-centered business. So what's causing that? Well, at the unconscious level, there is something within you that says you don't deserve it. You haven't done enough. You're not good enough. You're not qualified enough. You're not worthy. You're not deserving. And you are all those things. You were born deserving and worthy. But a part of you isn't allowing you to have it because it believes that you're not ready, because you haven't done enough, not qualified enough, all those things. So it's these old stories that are keeping you stuck. And what that means is it'll never be enough, because the story doesn't change with the dollar amount of income you're making. The story stays the same. The story is what's putting your abundance, your enjoyment of what you're creating on that stick. It's keeping your carrot dangling in front of you, and it's keeping you working hard and just pushing yourself more and more and punishing yourself for still not having made it and gotten there. And it just never ends unless you untangle and release that old story. It's really time to break free when you notice a pattern like this. So where the hell do you start? Okay, the first thing that you need to do is start to look into these old stories. What's creating them and how are they showing up? So in my training with my students, I talk about these stories, and I talk about how they're just archetypal stories. They're kind of the same theme, but just with lots of different nuances and iterations. Now, those stories actually show up quite pronounced in your life through your habits and your behavior, because your habits are really just an indication of what your beliefs are. And those stories, they create your beliefs. The stories that you were told growing up, the stories that you absorb by watching the world around you and listening to the people around you, they created your beliefs about life and how life works and what you deserve within it. So it all shows up in your habits. So your money habit archetype is your predominant pattern around money. It kind of defines your relationship with money. And that is your starting point, because it's that little sign at the surface, it's the tip of the iceberg of what's lying underneath. And once you find the tip of the iceberg, then you can start drilling your way down and getting to what's actually created that to rise up and show up in this way for you. So if you don't know what your money habit archetype is, so that you can start uncovering and releasing these old stories that are keeping you stuck, then take my quiz. It's the money habit archetype quiz. It will let you know what your money habit archetype is, and then you get to start doing the work of releasing it, and I will support you with that as well. So go on, jump on the quiz now. The link is in the description, and until I see you next, keep on embracing your beautiful and absolutely unlimited potential. Bye.